I declare it passed. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is tabled. Next bill.
House Bill 1154 by Rogers and others relative to limitations on appropriations.
Representative Rogers, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move passage of House Bill 1154 on third and final consideration.
Representative Rogers moves passage, properly seconded. Mr. Clerk, call the First Amendment.
House State Government Committee Amendment 1 spread on the member's desk.
Chairman Haynes, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to adopt the amendment.
Chairman Haynes moves adoption of amendment number 1, properly seconded. Any discussion on the amendment? All those in favor of amendment number 1 say aye. Those opposed say no. You adopt. Next amendment.
No further amendments, Madam Speaker.
Representative Rogers, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The purpose of House Bill 1154 is to task the State Funding Board to study the current constitutional state spending limitation, commonly known as the Copeland Cap. For newer members, what that is it was designed to prevent waste by tying state spending to personal income growth. And when we exceed that level of growth, then the House and the Senate, we have to vote to exceed that cap. So we want to make sure the purpose of the bill is to study, are we using the right indices for this cap? Why have we broken it so many times in the past, which is why it was even brought to my attention. Citizens were not happy that we were breaking it.
Representative Rogers renews her motion. Discussion on the bill. Representative Hill.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Will the sponsor yield?
Sponsor yields.
Is this your first bill before the House?
Representative, can you confirm the need for a valid need to note that?
Yes, absolutely. I will take that as a yes. All right, House Bill 1154 says that you are wanting to establish a task force to identify alternative methods of estimating the rate of growth of the state's economy. What kind of alternative methods would you endorse for the task force?
Well, actually, I wouldn't endorse anything. That's what I want that's what I want them to study. There's other states that do these. They use personal income growth, which is what we're using. There are other states that use population growth as their indices, and other states that use inflation, or a combination of all three.
Now, I see the Comptroller has graced us with his presence on the House floor. Is he here to help you pass your first bill today?
I hope so.
Now, what committees did this go through?
Yes, sir. In the Senate. In the Senate.
In the House, we don't care about the Senate. In the House.
Okay. Excuse me. In the House, it went through state government sub and through state full committee and calendar and rules.
Did it go through finance?
It did not.
Do you think it should go through finance?
No.
Not even a little bit?
No.
Does it have a fiscal note?
No.
So the task force is going to work for free?
Yes. Senator Henry in the Senate made sure that happened. He made an amendment to make sure that the State Funding Board was tasked.
I understand. Is this the extent of your legislative package this year?
No, sir.
So you have other pieces of legislation that will be seen on the House floor?
I do.
Yeah, okay. Well, we wish you all the best in those future endeavors and wish you all the best in passing your first bill tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Representative Hardaway. Representative Hardaway.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Sponsor yield, please.
Sponsor yields.
The study that the task force will do will, of course, have to look at income to the state, quite a bit of which is taxes. Is that correct?
They will be studying different indices, different forms of measurement, and looking, if they're going to be looking at taxes per se. The Comptroller says yes, they'll be looking at taxes as well.
May I ask you to state whether, when you look at taxes, that you also want the Comptroller and the task force to study those non-taxable items and tax-exempt items, which account for billions of dollars in unknown dollars that we're losing. So I would ask the sponsor make sure that we look at that also.
Okay, I'm sure they're going to be looking at revenues. These are the finance guys, so they can do.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Fitzhugh.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I notice that there are no members of the minority party on this task force, so I will say that if it is improved or if it's filed up, it's the majority's fault. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We'll take that.
Further discussion? Any objection to the question? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 1154 as amended, vote aye when the bell rings. Those opposed, vote no. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their votes? Take the vote, Mr. Clerk.
Ayes 95, no nays.
House Bill 1154